In this video tutorial, we will see how to interact with multiple databases. In my virtual environment, I have installed Django 3.0 version with Django MS SQL Backend 2.8.1 version and PyODBC with 4.0.30 version. Along with them, I have installed MySQL Client 2.0.3 version. I am going to use the project setup which I used for login application in Django series. You can find the project link in the description. Now, inside settings.py file which is available inside testdb folder, I have made connection with Microsoft SQL database which has default key name. Next, SQLite DB which has SQLite key name, and the third one is MySQL DB which has MySQL key name. Now open models.py file from project folder. Here this file is empty. I am not going to create model class manually inside this file. I am going to import tables from specific DB to models.py file, which makes my work easy and perfect. So first I am importing tables from MS SQL DB using inspect DB command. Come to terminal, py manage.py inspect db dash dash database is equal to default application name product slash models.py file. So here default is nothing but the name which I have given for Microsoft SQL Server inside settings.py file. Come to terminal and press enter. Come to models.py file. So here the tables which are available inside this Microsoft SQL Server are imported to models.py file successfully. After this, I am going to import tables from MySQL database. So for this, type command pymanage.py inspect db database. The db name which I have given inside settings.py for MySQL is MySQL. So we can check this is the key name I have given. Copy this key name and use this key name here. Greater than application name slash models.py file. Come to models.py file. So here I am having first model class name, that is invoices, and second model class name is supplier. So keep these two model class names in mind. Come to terminal, press enter. Click on models.py file. The first two table names are removed. So the table which we imported from Microsoft SQL Server are not visible. Only the tables from MySQL database are visible. So when we run this command, it removes the already available models and it imports freshly available models from the database. So previously we imported tables from Microsoft SQL Server. Those tables are replaced with MySQL tables. What if we want to keep tables from both the database in the same models.py file? So for this problem, there are two solutions. First, we can import table from one database and then we can copy to a separate file Then import tables from second database and paste the previously created tables along with these existing tables. So let's check this practically. So here I have imported tables from MySQL DB. So select the code, copy all the code and inside a file save this code. Now run the command to import tables from Microsoft SQL DB. So this is the command to import tables from Microsoft SQL DB. Press enter. Click on models.py file. So we can see here the code is changed and these all are the tables from Microsoft SQL DB. So come to the file where we saved the code from MySQL DB. So copy this code, come to PyCharm. In the last, paste the code. So this is the code from MySQL DB. So save the file, run the server, py ns.py, run server. So here error is coming because this models.py file contains duplicate class names. So if we see here inside this MS SQL DB, auth group table is available, so which is the same table name available inside MySQL DB. So the rule is the table names must be unique. So remove the duplicate tables. I am removing duplicate tables from MySQL DB. Stop the server. Run the server again. So here runtime warning is coming. So if we check, supplier is available inside both the DB. So remove this supplier name from one DB, and this invoice is also available inside Microsoft SQL and MySQL. So remove that model class name. So here model class name must be unique. So save the file, stop the server, run the server again. This time server is running without any warning and error because we are having all the unique model class name. This vehicle, patient and number plate model class are imported from MySQL DB. This Django session, Django migration, this model class are imported from MySQL DB. Now let's see how to differentiate databases while using Django ORM queries. Normal queries generally uses default database. In my case, default database is Microsoft SQL Server. Now what if we want to query with MySQL database model class? In that case, along with every query, I need to specify database using method. So let's see Django query practically. So come to use.py file from .models import invoices from MS SQL DB and import number plate from MySQLDB. Save the file. Now create a function called list return render request. I'm going to create a separate HTML file called list.html. Inside templates folder, create a HTML file called list. Inside this template file, I am going to import data from invoices and number plate. So these two tables are available inside two different databases. So create object for invoices dot objects dot all, save into a variable and create another object number plate dot object dot all. So inside the context, first one is invoices and second one is number plate. So save the file, come to list.html, inside the curly braces call first, that is the key which we have given for this in variable. Now copy this second key and use that key inside this list.html file. Now one more thing is pending. We need to add URL for this list.html file. So come to urls.py file, copy this path, let's say path name is list slash function name is list. Save the file, click on this hyperlink, paste the URL list. . So here error is coming. So ODBC driver 17 for SQL Server, invalid object name number plate. So here error is coming for this second query. Come to PyCharm, come to views.py. So here if we have not specified DB name, then the default DB is Microsoft SQL Server. But this number plate table is not available inside Microsoft SQL Server. So in this case, it is going to throw error. So here, to overcome this problem, we need to specify the DB name using method after these objects. So here DB name I am given MySQL. So copy this name. The number plate table is available inside MySQL DB. So here it is not mandatory to specify default DB name, but if we want, then we can specify default DB name. So first let's see whether it is working or not. Click on this hyperlink, change the URL, list. So here datas are coming, but datas are coming in the form of query. Come to PyCharm, we need to iterate this list. So let's do that. For f in first, come back to views.py. Inside this invoices table, so there are 3 variables available. So we need to iterate with respect to these variables. So here f dot, copy this variable name, paste here, copy, second variable, copy, third variable. And the for loop. So here inside this models.py file, ID column is not available, but it is automatically generated column. We no need to mention ID column name here. So if we want to see, let's see, we can import ID column here, f.id. So similarly, copy this code, this is for our second variable, paste here, come to views.py, number plate, come to models.py, and the number plate models contain ID, vehicle, number plate, NP added and NP type. So copy these variables one by one. So s.id, s.vehicle, s.number plate, s.number plate added, as dot number plate type. Save the file, hit this URL, change this URL slash list. So we forget to end the for loop. Copy this code. This for and for contains single curly braces. Save the file. Refresh this page. We can see data are coming successfully. Let's apply line break here. Copy this. Save the file. Refresh this page. So this is coming from MS SQL DB. Open MS SQL DB. This is my invoice table. Open this table. So here the details are coming. So first one is ID, second one is supplier number, third one is name. But here this object is not coming properly. So this is from another table. That's why it is giving supplier object 3. Open MySQL DB. Here table is number plate. Open this table. So all the data which are available coming successfully. So here vehicle object 1 and supplier object 3 is coming because this table might have dependency with another child table data. So this table might be connected with another table with relationship. That's why this coming as supplier object and vehicle object. But our data are coming successfully from both the different DBs. So come back to PyCharm. So there is one more way to separate the models in two different models files. So we can create one more models.py file, and inside that we can import MySQL DB tables. So comment this line, save the file, come back to terminal, py manage.py, inspect DB database equal to, I want to import from MySQL DB greater than product is application name slash models dot py. It is already available. I want to import in another models.py file. So this py file is not available inside this folder. If it is not available, then it will create automatically. So let's see that. Hit enter. We can see models2.py file is created. Open this file. This file contains tables from MySQL DB. Save the file, but we must follow the rule. We cannot give duplicate class names. So here inside models2.py file auth group is available, which is available inside this models.py file. So remove the duplicate class names. So I am removing all the duplicate class names. save the file. Now we need to import this number plate table which is available inside models2.py file for our views.py. So come back to views.py from dot models to import server plate. Save the file and the remaining procedure is same. So run the server py manage.py, run server. Server is running. Click on this link here. Change the URL list. So data are coming from both the different DB, MS SQL and MySQL. So that's it for this video. In the next video tutorial, we will see how to handle exceptions in Django. Thanks for watching this video.